What's up? This is Stacks Network, and I wanted to show you how I trade the opening range. So this is the 5 minutes chart, and this is how I would trade every day starting London session. So Pacific time is 6:30. Let's see when the market opens. What I would do is I would go and I would look for something that I can mark the range of candles. I would sit here and I would go, okay, well, if this is the bottom of the 6:30 candle and the market opens, let's see what happens. Let's say there's no trades over here. We don't want to trade at all when it's in the range of it, and we want to play the break of the 5 minute candle. So this is right here where we are. We don't want to play any of this, and this is the top of it, so this is where we don't want to play any of it either. So we can either go long above this candle right here, which is all the way over here, and we can go long above it, or we can go short below it. And so as you can see, there is no good short opportunity under this line, and the best opportunity would be to wait from 6:30 market open all the way until we can break above it, which would be, this is the candle. We're waiting. As soon as we break above, we can go long. And look at that move right there that we would have caught just by playing the 5 minute opening range. The 5 minute opening range would have gave us such a beautiful play. All we would have needed to do was mark out the low and the highs of the session. This is the New York session candle right here. This is the high, and this is the low of the 5 minute candle. Let me move this over here. This is the opening of the 6:30. This is the opening range of the New York. So this is the low. We can short below it, but we don't see any good short opportunity under here. But as you can see, once we break above this candle right here, this candle's range, which would have been the top right here, and that is right here where we got sold down. We kept getting ready to retest it. Then they tried to fake us out up here. They came down. They tried to fake us out again, but we never really broke back over, and we could have had our stop at all the way up here and never got stopped out. But we break above it. We go long. We put our stop loss at the high. We break above, and that's when we get that giant move from 48.25 all the way to, that's a 50-point move. That's a 50-point move. That's 2,500 with one contract on an ES Mini. Think about that. All you need is one contract, and just to play a good strategy and have a plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So if this is my New York opening 5 minute range strategy. The first 5 minute of New York, we never broke under it. So why would I ever go short? I'm waiting for the market to open, which is this candle right here. As soon as the market opens, volatility kicks in. I see, okay, they wicked all the way up here. They wicked all the way down here. You know what? We're engulfing under it, but we're not really getting any trend. The trend is your friend, and that's what we play with. If you end up going to the park and you play with all these other kids, it's like, it's not our friends. But we can always make new friends, but the trend is our best bet. So this is the low. We don't want to short. This is the high. We might want to go long. So this happens. Nope, that wasn't good enough because we need a candle close. Always wait for the candle to close to then show you what can happen next or what was happening. And so as you can see, once we break above this candle, we just get such a great move. We just get such a great move. And so let's say we're trading every session's first 5 minute candle range. This right here is my pretty boy. No, just kidding. This is the new session right here, London session. Here's the first 5 minute candle range. We don't want to go short. We touch the bottom of the first 5 minute candle range, but as soon as we break above the first 5 minute candle range, we can then take a long. We can then show that, okay, well, that was just playing in the range That was just playing in the range. We also get a double bottom confirmation, but as soon as we break the first 5-minute candle of the new session, the first 5-minute candle, so much happens in it that everybody's thinking, oh my goodness, we're getting shaken out. We're getting shaken out. What's happening? Oh my goodness. As soon as the market opens, and then you start to see that it's basically like a robot. You buy above the VWAP, you sell below the VWAP, you buy above the first 5-minute session candle, you sell under the first 5 session candle. And if you do that every single day, it'll compound, whether it's $50, $100, $1,000. That adds up really nicely. And this is why I trade the first 5-minute session candle break, and you should too. You would easily go long above here, and you wouldn't have got stopped out. Maybe until down here, but look at that move that you would have caught. And that would have been all that you needed. You can go, not financial advice, but I would go heavy on these because I know that my plan is more than 70% likely to then work out in my favor. But this is definitely why I trade the first 5-minute session candle break on the 5-minute chart. This is Stacks Network, and make sure that you're stacking and that you're networking, and I'll see you in the next video.